Yeah, so this looks very steep now. So these were the kind of steep faces where we're seeing a lot of corals around 1400 meters. See an anemone.
These are all pillow tubes.
Yeah, you can see them. They're oxidized surfaces with brown. Very cool. I like the look of this.
Mm-hmm. Still can't get over though that going up the canyon on the inside last time we were diving.
Oh yeah, that was really cool.
That
yeah.
sheer face of
Yeah, that was very neat. It's interesting. There's plenty of exposed rocks and elevated terrain, but
nobody's home.
no. Oh,
Except that guy.
Samia.
I was just kind of seeing this.
A few anemones.
Coming up.
I see less of these stripy color rocks too that
So
we
I
were
never
saying
have a
earlier.
good
Oh, never mind.
understanding
Take
of
it
where
back.
the
There they
camera
are.
is, so I'm not really sure where I am underneath Atalanta. And I guess we're at a 30-degree angle now, or something.
About, yeah.
Wow, that's a big chunk of.
That is a big rock.
Looks like a fossilized tree trunk.
I was gonna say a piano.
Piano.
It's got that in cut on the
Oh,
right
I see.
side.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, oh, I see kind of striped like tree bark.
Yeah. Lots of talus.
Ooh, what's those white streaks on that one?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, let's push.
Oh, and a fish or an eel.
Maybe something hit it, and that's why it's a
They
crack.
don't look like.
It looks
living
like
things.
one of the bollards at the gas station, you know?
It's just very vertical.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's another mushroom coral, a couple of small nalipsamias, but nothing big.
Is there a risk of falling rocks ever?
Oh, sure. You can see evidence of them falling.
Or to the ROVs, I mean.
Gravity does work here, yes.
Oh, okay. I forgot. Yeah, we turned it off before we dove.
Well, I want to say early on the cruise we had a landing where I kind of put us in a spot that everything just started to crumble and I had to back out.
Oh, yeah.
Bridge nav.
That was a frightening little bit.
Step 30 meters, heading 200.
Yeah, I've seen also videos of ROV dives with this turbidite currents, which are sort of like avalanches underwater, like coming in and surrounding an ROV or sweeping into an ROV.
This shot gives you a good perspective of how big this is.
Yeah.
Still 220.
I'm going to change that to 200.
200.
They climb to get on top.
Yeah, I was trying to picture a rock climber going up these steep faces. This one's tough. This would be a tough mountain to climb.
Yeah. Yeah, interesting. Deeper, we also saw a couple sea cucumbers just on the rocks, which is kind of odd because they're deposit feeders, so they usually are on sediments, eating the sediments. We actually sampled one. It's in one of the slurp chambers.
Oh, good.
Some dead coral stalk. See the pieces broken off. What's that? Is that an anemone?
It's huge.
Yeah. Yeah, it's an anemone.
It's like King of the Hill.
Yeah, I have a bush.
Lovely.
Nice shot.
Tubular.
There's a couple of cup corals. Yeah, I think most of those white dots that we see in the distance are these cup corals.
Cup corals. Little bitty cups.
Haven't seen a black coral in a while.
Ooh, you see that fish? The black fish there?
Yep,
Yep.
that's cool.
What is that in the background?
Yeah, I have a bush.
Slowly back away.
Looks like.
Does he know we're looking at him?
It might be a halosaurus.
Is that black? Is that rock black tipped, or is there something on that rock?
Where are we talking?
Where?
Straight where we were. Like if you were to zoom in right now, you'd see it. Just lower left of the light of the lasers. It's a giant black spot. Just below the lasers.
What do you see?
I don't know. It's like a dark spot on the, like it looked like the rock is black tipped,
Ships in hold.
or there's something on the.
Oh, no, I see. Yeah, right on the corner of that rock.
Oh.
Do you see it now?
I think so.
It's above the laser, above the right one.
Above the right one.
Let's see.
Guess I don't see what you're seeing. Oh, the dark spot in the
Yeah.
corner? Okay.
Is that or is that just a trick of the leg? No, there's something there.
Let's push, please.
It's...
A shadow. No,
It's crack.
actually, it's something,
Oh,
isn't it?
no?
It's like a fin.
Let's poke it.
or some mushroom.
Oh, yeah. Eagle eyes there, Michael.
No idea what that is.
You should sample it.
It's the only one we've seen.
No, there's actually two of them.
Is it?
Well, it looks like there's one right there behind it too. And there's another one over there.
Do we back the ship up?
Santiago, keep moving, or
Can you what? Sorry?
Do you want to keep moving?
Ooh, what's that? in
Yeah.
the-
Ooh, what's that on
That's
the
like
right?
floating
Yeah.
in the...
Is that in the water, or is that on... Yeah, that looks like it's floating in the water.
Like
I
a
don't
squat
think so. I
lobster.
think it's attached.
Oh,
What is
is
it?
it?
But I've fallen
Yeah,
way
this is
behind.
squat
I gotta
lobster.
get
What
over
are you? What are you?
So, coming up.
It's on a top of a coral.
Oh, it is. It's on top of a stalk. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
It looked like it was floating in the water.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, that's the angle.
And Atalanta's heading seems to have fallen off.
Yeah, I looked I was following you. As we were moving, I didn't want to get under.
Roger that, no worries.
Tito, we're going to go into a heading of 188.
Roger that.
Yeah, I see all this lava flows.
Mm-hmm.
More intact.
Bridge nav.
Still only a few small corals.
Can we step 30 meters, heading 188?
I always get such bad FOMO with these because I always wonder what's on the edges. Like, we go just a little left, a little right. What's out that way? Like,
Yeah,
do we have the best route? The best?
right. Could be an amazing thing.
I know, just right
2
outside the
meters.
light.
Yeah.
There's more of that black stuff.
And that sediment has a little bit of a rusty tint to it.
Yeah. Is there an anemone, a mushroom coral? Another big one.
Have we slowed down to point 2?
Bridge nav.
Well, let's do the chai relief.
Do you want to hold?
Yeah.
Can we hold here? Maybe there'll be more black stuff here.
What?
We're going to go into hold.
Yeah. Here, here.
I was saying, Michael, maybe we'll see what you're trying to look at.
I know what I'm saying. About time.
We're in hold.
No, well,
My chair feels like a high chair right now. I'm like,
Yeah, you can get it moving. We're not laid back or anything. We can just go. It looks pretty mellow for 100 yards or so. $185, Roger.
How far away, 0.5?
Oh, we're going a bearing of
like
185.
A ship move, 20 meters, 185.3 knots.
I was wondering what the range was to get to the next waypoint.
Oh,
Yep, hold a second, I was
Yeah.
talking to the bridge. There we go. It looks like 280 meters.
Okay.
The Metacar sinus.
Yeah, there's these rusty color sediments here that are kind of starting to show up.
Mm-hmm.
We've seen white and black, now this rust color.
Have you guys tried to sample the sediment yet?
I was gonna say, have you done any push calls, Jacob?
We have not.
Okay.
Oh, that rock.
it's a good rock.
Yeah. Oh, the corals seem to think so.
Yeah, the corals definitely think so.
You're very quiet, Megan. Is your microphone in a strange place?
Oh, maybe. Can you hear me now?
Oh,
Woo! Yeah.
I'll close them first.
I felt like you were inside my head.
Oh boy.
Sometimes she might be.
Maybe. Yeah, just whispering little sweet animal names to you.
I haven't managed to retain a
gonna
single
say-
Latin name, so I don't think it's working.
Who's your cabin mate? Do you do that, Megan? Do you just like sit there and whisper coral names to them?
Yeah, that's how Mary's
See if
learned
you can
all
just
of her
like
animals.
osmosis. Oh, right. It's Mary,
Just in,
right.
yeah, yeah. In our
That's
sleep,
what it
I
is.
just
It's
telepathically.
just osmosis. Yeah.
I could use some coral names through telepathy, I think, or through osmosis, I guess.
Yeah.
Through repeated delivering of coral names. As
Yeah,
I
little
sleep.
did you know, I just like
They'll be the
tell
sweetest
you.
dreams.
Yeah, like
I really
dreams
feel
about
like
Chaunacops coloratus.
I think that would be the greatest dreams.
Of course, she has like Mary's eyelids taped open and she's looking up at her bulkhead while she's projecting slides onto them and just...
What's, I did not hear that. I'm sure it was hilarious though.
He's saying that she tapes Mary's eyelids open.
in her sleep and just like flashes the things on the top of
Good visual.
on the bulkhead over her screen
With
and
the
just
red
like
and green lights.
just like yeah, and
This
just
is the
whispers
Actinurnus
coral
nobilis.
names to her.
Go for zoom.
Quick electric shocks if she doesn't register.
Is this like clockwork coral?
It's
Exactly.
an anemone.
Anemone.
Look at the little
No,
squirmy
no,
worm
the dreams.
underneath
Oh
it.
yes.
Oh yeah, yeah, the clockwork coral.
Is it?
Okay, go on.
Go wide.
Well, there's a little polychaete squirreling around in there.
Yeah, and a
See
little
it?
fish.
Another halosaur. We've got a lot of halosaurs going on. This looks like another piece of dike rock.
It's the Red Rock Amphitheatre.
Oh my gosh.
It does kind of look like that.
Have you ever played Pokemon, Megan? I feel like you would really like it.
Oh,
I think you would, yeah. It's
Of
what all
course.
taxonomists do for a living.
I had red, yellow, and blue on my Game Boy Color.
Perfect. I think the real question, Megan, is if you played Animal Crossing.
I have not played Animal
Oh
Crossing.
my gosh, Megan.
What is Animal Crossing?
Oh my gosh,
no.
y'all! It's like the best video game ever. You literally just like, you can build your own museum and collect different critters, like fish and insects, and it reflects like real life, like timing and seasons and stuff. So there's like certain fish you can only get from the ocean in June and July in the northern hemisphere, or like, it's so much fun. I love it so much.
That does sound really cute.
And I feel like there's quite a lot of people who make Animal Crossing references during these streams, like as viewers. Like they're
Yes.
like, oh, how many bells is that? Like how much does Tom Nook want for that, or whatever?
Or they'll be like, oh, I caught one of those in Animal Crossing.
Yeah, exactly.
The critters we see are in Animal Crossing?
Yeah, they have
Like
some
deep
deep
sea
sea. Yeah,
critters?
they have deep sea critters.
These deep sea critters are
Oh.
like absolutely deep cuts from the animal kingdom.
Megan's expertise has
deepest.
just been rumbled.
But then some of the animals are your friends and not animals, right? Like,
Yeah, the line is really blurry for that. Because
and
like
you have to like do stuff for them.
Look at Ryan, Megan.
it's real blurry.
Are we your friends or we your animals companions? Who knows? Bridge nav. We would like a 20-meter move, 185. Thanks.
Megan, I love your navigator voice.
Thanks.
Get on there.
I want to be heard clearly. Also, it gives you a sense of when I'm not speaking to you.
It does very effectively.
It's sort of like, you know, your
Your phone voice.
phone voice, yeah.
Oh, look who's hiding in here.
Was there a cup coral? Oh, there's a
don't know.
squiggle. It's a polychaete.
Oh, another
Well,
squiggle.
I didn't even see that. There's another squiggle.
I think it landed on the rock. We can actually take a look at it. They're really hard to see when they're squiggling.
Go for zoom.
Going for zoom.
It's this squiggle that I was looking at. It's just an anemone.
An anemone, but then there's
Oh,
some
then there's the
polychaete.
squiggle. Go push in tighter.
Is it that like pale thing in between
Yeah.
the rocks
Yeah.
that we're looking at? Okay, got you.
I love how they swim with the wiggle,
Yeah,
wiggle,
they're
wiggle.
pretty crazy to look at when they swim.
I also really love the squidworm that Rennie
Okay,
has on
go
his
on.
arm.
Oh, the flamboyant squidworm.
Mhm.
Bernie's got a great tattoo of a squidworm.
I actually saw a squidworm feeding in the CCZ at like 5,000 meters depth, and it had its palps, the little like tentacle-like structures on its head, like down into the sediment, and it was like wiggling a little bit. And we thought it was a fish, and as we got closer, it picked up and swam towards the ROV for like this fantastic view of it. It was really cool.
What do they eat?
Oh, is there a
Is that a Chaunacops?
No, is it?
It's a Chaunacops.
It's a Chaunacops.
Oh my gosh.
Gotta catch them all.
Go for zoom.
Going for zoom.
Megan, I am so jealous right now, but I love this.
Oh, I love them so
They're
much.
just so cute.
It gives me cuteness and crush.
I love how the little fins are
It's the googly
straddling
eyes.
between the cobbles.
This one looks extra round.
It's really
It
fast.
looks like a balloon.
Well, you know, they can
Yeah.
kind of inflate their bodies a little bit.
He's trying to look intimidating.
Yeah.
It's not working.
He's still
Just
remembering that
cute.
none of us called on him with our favorite organism
Yeah, that's right.
like 5 nights ago. It's just
Oh,
like,
there's a
It's like-
video online of me saying to the world that this is my favorite. So
There's some cool.
It doesn't matter how many Chaunacops videos we post, they always do well.
oh yeah, no, it's cute every time. Oh, there's a little jellyfish in there too.
And that
That's
rock
crazy.
next to it has some cool, like,
Okay,
quite
go wide.
straight lines with some wiggles.
a
He's
weird
not
feature.
doing anything, so I mean, we could
Yeah.
sit here looking at it
We don't need
forever,
to look at it forever.
but, I mean,
It's more of a like, oh, we see it, we look at it, and then we're like, move on.
yeah, but it's a really cute little critter.
It is.
I think if I lived in the deep sea, I'd probably be a Chaunacops.
You think you'd be a Chaunacops?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Just like round and
no.
pink. Just like hanging out.
What color you
Not
like?
really
What are
athletic.
your
Or,
favorite
it doesn't really
colors?
do much. Just, I'm just kidding.
I don't know. I might want to be a rat tail. Be like cruising around.
I might go squat lobster. I feel like they have some good adventures.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like they
Is
would
that
have good adventures.
another Chaunacops off to the right and
Could be.
in upper?
I think it's
That's
a-
an
Oh,
enemy.
no.
Is this what you were looking at?
Yeah, I just saw the flasher color in
It's
out
like
of focus
orange
in the corner.
creamsicle colored. I really like it.
This
Just
is an
go for
anemone?
creamsicle. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
this is
a
the pumpkin
Hormathian
spice anemone.
Pumpkin spice. I feel like that's what we
It's
should
coming
call
early.
those from
It's
now
coming
on.
early for Halloween.
I brought pumpkin spice coffee on board.
Oh, was that your coffee
Ooh.
that was up in the mess?
Yeah.
Go for Zoom?
I mean,
Oh,
it can
totally
be
made
anybody's
some.
coffee.
Yeah, I totally made some.
Yeah,
and
it's
I'm
for
drinking it
everyone.
right now.
I put it for everyone to get in
Oh,
the fall
thank you.
feels.
Okay.
I'm
Right
getting
there.
my fall feels right now.
Oh, and that's
Okay,
cute.
go on.
It's
There's
so cute.
kind of a surprising number of critters here
There's a lot of different kinds of anemones.
for like how unstable the substrate must be.
Right.
Well, I was impressed with how tall a bunch of those bamboos were.
Yeah,
Because
right?
they grow kind of slow. Like, you
And
know,
they
to
don't
get,
like unstable places.
they don't like unstable places. And they're like growing on these cobbles, but maybe they're growing faster because there's more food availability here.
Yeah, I mean,
Or
it's true
it's
there
a
aren't a
little-
lot of corals here. There are mostly anemones and things that grow quickly. And
Well, and we do know that some
Yeah, the
anemones can
corals
just
tend to be
jump off
when-
rocks.
When we
Should
see
we throw
the
another move?
Yeah.
steep cliffs, they're up towards the top of those, right?
Bridge, Nav. We would like 20 more meters, 185.
Oh, hello?
What is that?
Hello.
Oh, that's a cool sea cucumber.
That's a cucumber?
Yeah.
What?
This is really not cucumber looking.
It's you know, parading as a
Like a nudibranch or
Impersonating
something.
a
Yeah,
prickly
it's
Go
where-
banana.
resume?
Don't presume.
Oh,
yeah,
neat.
this is
It's
in the
skinny.
family Diadematidae. It's or Dematidae. Oh, I wonder what the mouthfeel this is.
I don't know, but you feel like it should be pickled.
Oh,
It's
look,
like,
it's
like
like-
a gherkin, you know.
Go wide.
You're going wide.
Oh, gosh.
There's so much going on here.
I love making Gabby laugh.
That was a surprising comment. I shouldn't be surprised.
I feel like I could do like a whole food column that's like what I thought it would be like and what it actually had.
It was,
as a
yeah.
mouthfeel.
Like a hot wings variant.
Yes. Deep sea hot wings.
10 different kinds of organisms.
Not sponsored by OET.
No.
Yeah, a couple
Completely
grad students
separate.
actually cooked up some rat tail. They said it wasn't good.
No.
Oh, God, I'm sure.
It was-
The rat tail agreed.
Well, you ruin the texture when you cook it. You gotta-
Yeah.
Is
Well,
that so?
Rat tail
Those are
sashimi.
dinosaurs.
Nice.
their tissue is really, really watery.
Oh, interesting. Is that like an adaptation for deep sea fishes?
Yeah, they don't need as much muscle, so it's like unlike a tuna that has a lot of muscle and works out. Yeah, the rat tails have like not a lot going on in terms of muscle and
Go for zoom.
Going for zoom.
apparently not a lot of flavor. Well, it's not a cucumber. I think it's like the same one we
Is that
just
the
looked
same
at.
one?
Just
It's not a cucumber?
it's still a cucumber.
Oh, okay.
I think this is a different species for sure, but in the same family.
Okay, go wide.
Going wide.
Definitely my favorite sample of the dive so far is that cucumber. Just
Oh, it's so satisfying to slurp those.
But you were so pumped for your rock first thing.
That was an excellent rock.
The rock
because it
was
like
super
actually
satisfying.
broke.
Maybe the holothurid was your favorite biological sample. of
Yeah,
the dive.
maybe. Now I need my favorite
did
vegetable
slurp, though.
sample. I need some broccoli.
Oh. You wish.
I do wish.
No vegetables till Tuesday now.
But they're going to taste so good
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
when
yeah.
we get them.
Oh, we've got some fun things coming up here.
I mean, we still have cabbage.
We have both colors.
Yeah.
If you have a choice, red or green.
Somebody was saying that the purple cabbage was just spray painted.
That was yesterday at dinner.
It's a pretty anemone.
Oh, that's a nice actinostolid. I like to call these ones
Just so kind.
actinostolidae bulb because they got the little bulbs on the ends of the tentacles.
Go for zoom.
Itinostolidae with an I.
It's ACTINO.
Do they have a common name?
I don't think so.
You could make one up.
Yeah, there might be some of these.
They look like a doll, yeah?
Yeah, I was thinking
they
that.
kind of, yeah. I think the dahlias are in the actinostolidae. Or are they in the actiniidae?
Like the flowers?
Yeah.
Oh, how pretty would like a bouquet of deep sea creatures
Mhm.
Of
be?
actinostolidae, yeah.
Or the red crinoids, or what were they, sea lilies that I liked last time?
The only thing is, I've smelled those when they come up.
Oh.
And it would look
Yeah.
really cool,
They look great in the photos.
but I'm not sure
As
I
long as
want
you
that in a
didn't see anyone
bouquet.
wincing. Yeah.
This is a good dinner plate size anemone.
Yeah. Okay, go wide.
Going wide.
Good catch, Mary.
It would kind of be fun though.
Maybe I'll make them out of like a
Surprise.
clay or something.
We're getting some really nice creature feature shots on this dive. Lots of really pretty animals, like that paragroja.
They're very charismatic.
I don't.
Oh, yeah,
I
that
wonder
was
if
really
they
nice.
zoomed on that Homerian that we switched off our watch at.
Oh, I don't know what that is. Do I?
The little lobster thing.
Oh, yeah, yeah. That thing was really cool.
They've got the funny arms.
Go for zoom.
Going for zoom.
Yeah, coming out on these types of cruises, I've had to learn more common names. My first expedition, I was
Okay, go wide.
really struggling
Go
with
wide.
the common names.
Well, there can't be common names for that many of these, hey?
There's some for a lot of them, and we've been making them up too. So
Okay.
as we go, like firework coral and headless chicken monster and
What does it take for like a common name to actually be what it's referred to?
you gotta have
using it?
enough people calling it that, I guess.
You gotta repeat it every watch on Nautilus Live.
Yeah, it can happen.
I think if you search headless chicken monster, all you come up with is
No, it
Nautilus.
shows you a sea cucumber, yeah.
yeah.
Go for zoom.
Going for zoom.
Is this shrimpy shrimp? What kind of shrimp are you? Are you a
It's a very nice looking shrimp.
heterocarpus? Might be a heterocarpus. I think it's hard to tell.
The iridescent blue is pretty awesome.
Yeah, those are like little hairs on its antenna.
And is that a tiny lobster on the underside of the same rock?
Oh.
Oh, there's a hermit crab.
This
That's really small.
white thing.
Super
Okay,
tiny
go wide.
hermit crab.
Go for zoom.
Going for zoom.
What's on this coral? Is there another hermit crab?
Yeah, I think so.
That one has a really nice shell.
Yeah, it does. I bet all the other hermit crabs covet its shell.
I bet they do.
Okay, go wide.
Bridge, Nev. We would like to move 20 meters, 185.
Oh,
Thanks.
that's massive. Oh, okay.
Oh, the Actinurnus?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a big one. We've been seeing them. Oh, and there's another Umbellapathes. That's the first thing we collected today.
I felt like that Umbellapathes was quite a gracious black coral.
It was.
As far as being sampled was concerned.
Yeah, it definitely cooperated with you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look at the frill star. It was like trying to
Yeah,
swim.
swimming. You're not very good at that, little one.
But that doesn't mean don't stop trying.
Don't stop trying.
Don't stop trying.
Here I am discouraging it. Thank you so much.
Power of positivity.
Yeah, it's 2024. You shouldn't be doing that kind of thing.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I apologize. I do lots of things I'm not good at. So many things. Definitely getting off in the cabbage a little bit here.
Yeah.
I'll bring it back.
It's so steep, isn't it?
Yeah. And we've gone up about 500 meters since the beginning of the dive. Which is another...
They really cranked on in the last hour since we got out of the van. Santiago's a man on a mission that he wants to get to 900 meters and start looking at what's up there.
I want him to get to 900 meters and start looking at what's up there too. So
is
that's
900
great to
the
me.
top?
No, top is about 680.
Oh, okay. What's so great about 900 meters?
Well, that's the depth of the inside of the crater. So if you're trying to look at how animals vary from inside to outside,
Oh, that makes sense.
But
That's why he wants
until
to
we get
take
to
the
it's like it's the 900 meters and upwards is
Go for
the
zoom? Oh, she's not on yet.
Oh.
I just wanted to see what this white stuff is.
Shell?
I guess so.
Seems to be some sort of marine artifact.
Okay, go wide. Sorry, I can't hear you, Mike.
Seems to be some sort of marine artifact.
Marine artifact.
Whether it's biological
Like the sort of
or
thing
not
that happens in the ocean.
is yet to be determined.
Such a political answer.
This color.
Bridge now. We would like a move 20 meters, 185.
The space coming up is really smooth.
I just sat down and missed if y'all said, what was this white stuff that's between the rocks there? I saw y'all zoom on it.
Oh. What's this guy? Is that a giant sea spider?
Ooh.
Where?
Right below middle
Oh,
screen.
That sounds very dramatic.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It looks like it would be called the giant sea spider.
Oh.
They're so creepy.
What are you
This would be
saying?
a perfect place to be a giant
Go
sea
for zoom?
spider, though.
Uh-huh.
Is it really? Why is it so good?
Because they eat anemones.
Oh.
Ooh.
They have that long proboscis.
Where do
and
they
like-
put them when they eat them?
Oh, they like just suck out the insides.
Oh.
They just look like they're made of sticks.
They
Yeah.
are made of sticks. Like all of their like organs and things are in their legs.
I wonder what this one's sensing.
Yeah, he's
Probably us.
definitely freaking out.
Did we
Hi,
just,
I'm just joining in. What
Yeah.
what's
Okay,
kind,
go
what is
did
this
we
again?
just step into
It's a
like
giant
its
sea
web?
spider.
You know
Oh,
what happens when
going
you
in?
walk somewhere?
Yeah.
You get web in your face.
Wow.
Okay, I should probably
Yeah,
get
it's like-
cracking.
A good
I
30
am-
centimeters across.
Are you gonna try to get it?
Here.
Oh, no.
Too late. That's
Yeah,
so
the
cool.
scientific name is Colacenidice.
Sorry,
Call-
I
call
got
us
distracted by a
Saturday.
giant sea spider and fell behind. So here we are. Well, you know.
Oh,
Whoop.
mudslide.
Just
Uh-oh.
some thruster wash. It's all good.
Woo! Is that the what?
That's a long-legged shrimp.
Oh, can I see the
Long-legged-
long-legged shrimp? We had some
Oh,
possibly of those.
he's in the
He's
yeah.
in
top view camera. Look.
Top view. Just kind of.
Yeah.
They don't usually swim, but sometimes they do. They're just not particularly good at it.
Hey, look, there's another black thing.
Oh yeah, I zoomed in on one of those black things before, and I couldn't determine what it was.
So we've seen a few of them.
Yeah.
I've seen a few of these.
That's strange. Yeah, it was a weird thing, and it doesn't look biological, but I don't understand how it'd be geological. It's a mystery.
Maybe extraterrestrial.
There it is. If you're keeping track, that's the 5th time Michael's broken into song. And we've enjoyed every time.
You're keeping count. That's what makes me happy.
Thanks, Jaina.
You are underneath Atalanta.
Ship's at a stop right now.
How far away are we from the next waypoint?
165 meters.
165.
More black things.
Where?
Wait, no, that actually might be a shadow.
I'm calling them shadow monsters until...
Your eyes are deceiving you.
Is that another anemone?
Can I have a quick
Yeah.
look?
Oh.
And back up, please. And coming up a bit.
We are going around 180, are we not? 180-ish?
Slow talus, but
Let's
not,
pass down
not a love.
185.
Live.
Let's see if that's correct. Yep, 185.
Roger that, thanks.
Bridge nav. Can we step 20 meters, heading 185?
Mostly little anemones here.
Is that a sponge?
Maybe.
What is
On the right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Or it could be a crustacean.
Mm.
Looks very symmetrical.
Is it a sponge?
I don't know. What do we
I
think?
think it's one of those lobster.
Oh, yeah. It's definitely flat against the rock.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Chunky lobster.
There's enough here on the sediment. Those look familiar.
So prehistoric.
Lobster. Do we know what kind this is?
No. Let me look it up.
We just lost Megan.
Yeah.
Let's see if the viewer can tell us. Seeing a slipper lobster?
Does look as a sort of like a slipper lobster.
Of course, with any crustacean, there's always the immediate question of, can we eat it? What does it taste like?
When I Googled it, it came up with a video of how to cook one, so.
No.
Yeah.
Have any of you all caught lobster before?
Yeah. Maine lobster.
Maine lobster.
We used to go scuba diving when I lived in Woods Hole. Just catch them.
Oh, where'd you go?
I think we went north of, Hyannis Beach, or north that area. We got permits, and you had to measure them. You had to be above a certain size, and couldn't be females.
You catch it by hand?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oof. That sounds scary.
No, it was just, the most challenging. The challenging part was try to swim away. There's no way you could catch it.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you go during the day?
Yeah.
Or- okay.
Yeah, not too hard to spot.
Yeah. Yeah, we go catch lobster on the Big Island during season.
Oh.
We go torching at night, so you just have dark water and a flashlight.
Oh. Snorkeling?
I could never.
Yeah, snorkeling.
I don't think I have Pacific tropical lobster or subtropical lobster.
Do they taste different?
But they do.
Mm.
I've had Caribbean spiny lobster. Tastes very different from Maine lobster.
I'm from crawfish territory, so just crawfish.
Oh, I love crawfish.
Bridge nav. Can we step 30 meters, heading 185?
Actually, we had a fun fact, right? A fun fact a couple of dives ago. Fun fact I thought of afterwards is the crop rotation for rice is crawfish.
Thanks.
So you go from rice to crawfish and then back to rice.
Really?
They flood the fields out, and then the crawfish eat the little rice particles, and then they harvest the crawfish, and then plant the rice paddies again and start the process over again.
That sounds like a good rotation.
Does that change the flavor of the rice?
Oh, I don't know. Probably not.
Do the lobsters that you catching Hawaii have big claws or mostly the tail?
No, they're smaller, and
Yeah.
you know, sometimes, you even have the slipper lobster out there too. But the saddest thing is when you catch them, they, make this little violin
Oh, they scream.
scream.
What?
And it's so sad. Yeah.
Really?
You go, ee.
Oh,
Oh my.
yeah. That also some good.
What's that ghosty white color thing up there?
It looks like a sponge.
Oh, what is
Sponge?
that?
Is it a sponge? We're
Let's
gonna
take
find
a look.
sponge.
Ooh, what is that? Is that line?
Interesting.
Oh, all this squiggly
Oh,
stuff? Is that line?
Looks like line.
That's the first I think we've seen of
I think so.
a fishing line or net or something.
This is quad lobster or a shrimp.
Yeah.
Yeah,
or
sure
a mushroom
is.
coral. I don't know. Yeah, that's definitely
Let's
a
not
line.
get stuck in that.
Yeah, you're right. This is the first kind of chunk of line that we see.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe there's a ship.
You can make a note about that, Jacob,
Oh, yeah.
please.
That's probably a good idea.
We're
Val
talk-
might be interested in that.
Yeah, we were talking to Val that I think she said that out here fishing you can acquire a permit, but she said that out here it's less common just because it's so far away. I think I'm right. Val, if you're sitting in the lounge, chime in and correct me.
Oh, this could be a sea cucumber, actually.
Hey, this is Val. I heard there was a question
Yeah,
about
sea cucumber.
fishing.
Yeah, we saw the fishing line. Val?
Yeah, so it is not illegal to fish within the Vailulu'u area, but the broader area for the Rose Atoll Marine National Monument does prohibit commercial fishing, and recreational fishing requires a permit. But here in this little corner where we're at, there's no fishing regulations. So good to note that it's there, and that's something we can encourage people to be more responsible and make sure they get their lines.
Thanks, Val. Appreciate it.
Anytime.
With
That was-
the voices that chime in,
I know.
like, it reminds me of those old Iron Chef shows from Japan.
Croissant.
Yeah, Crystal. It was like, what are they doing? And then, like, the lady starts explaining everything.
Thank you. I am glad I'm not the only Iron Chef
to the right.
junkie.
I don't know what you're talking about.
There's a
Ooh, there's a
dragonfish.
big
Ooh,
fish
right,
ahead.
hold
And
here.
more of the shadow monster.
No, not that. Big fish
But the
ahead.
fish.
Bridge nav.
Big fish?
Big fish.
We hold here.
Big fish coming up.
Yeah, I see him in the top. There he is.
Oh, yeah.
Or she.
Oh, he's so
or they.
cute.
Yeah, love him.
Ships in hold.
Aw. What's he called?
Fish.
Help us out.
The
Fishy?
genus is likely Chaunax,
Oh,
but
it's like, Daryl.
Is what did you say, Santiago?
genus is probably Chaunax.
Chaunax.
I think they just saw another one. They're different species though.
Wow, he's so chunky.
Looks spiky. Wow. There's little
I love
fins.
it. Oh my.
Chaunax, a coffin fish.
Coffin fish. What a ominous name.
Yeah, they have different
For
species have
somebody
different
so cute.
common names like frogfish or
Frogfish.
Into the dust.
Or the sea toad.
sea
It
toad.
does look like a toad.
Oh my goodness.
Or like a mix. It's like halfway between tadpole and toad.
I want to pet it.
It's the missing link.
Yeah.
You need to put something on Herc to go pss, 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 on the-
Yeah, we need a
we need
button.
yeah.
He's not bothered by all that Sediments, huh?
No.
It's like, I
Just
don't love
doesn't
it,
seem
but
to
it's
care.
fine.
From the light,
Or
though.
maybe he's just so scared he's frozen. Ooh,
Oh.
what's, oh, that's the tether. Okay.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's okay, it spooked me too.
Wow, this is already, I'm like super high.
It looks like the Niskin.
Yeah, I'm seeing something bobbing around by the Niskins.
What?
Something.
That's probably what it is. Yeah, because it's like right in there, and sometimes it can, depending on where someone takes it off.
So now we are entering the depth range of the crater.
Oh, cool. Here we are. Looks like we have a real steep little ridge to climb here coming up
Yeah.
soon.
Yes, we do.
Ship's still in hold. Do you still want to maintain the 0.3 knots?
Is that what we've been making?
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's a
Okay.
good pace.
Covering
Still be
some
able
ground.
to look at things, but we're covering ground. It's a good balance.
Copy that.
Well, there's a big anemone on
Is
the
that
right.
an anemone?
Yeah.
Do they grow like out or tall? You know, and the same with the we've all the different mushroom corals we've seen. Like
Bridge nav.
when they're growing, do they do like this, or do the polyps get longer? What's
I
their,
think all of that.
all the above. They just kind of grow in all
10
directions.
10
All
meters,
directions.
hitting 185.
Yeah, normally, you know, you don't see like a very long anemone or very...
Ooh.
They go proportionally. This is a big one.
Yeah.
Could almost see the last meal.
Yeah.
It's pointing.
Go that way. Go that way.
Behind you.
And the toadfish is there just staring at us. Upset from the sediment.
And somehow we pull Herc up, but it's down $100.
Ooh. That's cool though.
I know it's good not to disturb them, but I really do like seeing them like retract so quickly. We're getting some of that fibrous stuff, it seems like,
Yeah.
that we saw so common on the inside of the crater.
There's a bunch of little crabbies. No. There's a shrimp.
Tito, can I do a DVL reset when possible? Thank you. Bridge nav. Step 20 meters, heading 185.
So here the rocks look a lot more rusty, right?
Yeah.
Before we were seeing a combination of oxidized looking surfaces and dark, more fresh ones, but here everything looks very brown. There's a tiny cup coral.
Little cup. Little itty bitty cup coral.
Are those hydroids or are those bacterial filaments kind of?
I don't think they're hydroids. They're bacteria.
Interesting.
Don't know. Need the ROV microscope to tell.
I know. We gotta get that RV.
Should have kept quiet.
But it's cool that we're getting into depth range, and we're starting to see some of that kind of stuff like that, like some different in the sediment, different.
Yeah, definitely terrain is changing.
So we have 3 more Niskins to split for the rest of the dive.
Yeah.
So if things are changing, we should just keep that in mind.
Are we seeing any?
Actually, that's a cup coral.
The little one?
Both of them are cup corals.
Oh. I was just saying we didn't see little ones, but we see them here.
Yeah.
Would you want to try to collect the rock with the little ones?
I'm sure this rock would be good for sampling, but maybe we see one later. The problem also with getting a coral on a rock is that they will get crushed. They're very fragile. Little things, yeah.
$185.
Thrust seems
It
kind
just
of low.
really doesn't seem like these rocks should be staying put like they are.
Yeah, they don't look very stable.
No, not at all.
Yeah, there are places, I was just remembering some dives in the West Florida escarpment in the Gulf of Mexico. This is a vertical wall that's like a mile tall.
Oh, wow.
Sometimes you see you see like rocks and
Making a
things
tumble.
falling, yeah. It's carbonate, so it's more unstable. Although there's not much geologic activity there, so there's not a lot of things that make it shake. But you can get things like the loop current going in and destabilizing things.
There's another fish.
Here I imagine that earthquakes associated with the volcanism can shake things and definitely modify the landscape. That might be a reason why we're not seeing too much life, because it's just tumbling and wiping everything down.
A lot of things get smushed.
Yeah. But
is there any way of knowing when earthquakes occur here?
Jacob?
Thanks, Jacob.
I think a while ago they put some ocean bottom hydrophones down on the bottom, and they actually did a study with them, and they kind of located the hypocenter of the earthquakes occurring in Vialulu, and they found a pretty deep signature. But
Bridge nav.
I'm not sure if there have been any recent kind of geophysical
Step
surveys.
20 meters, heading 185.
But that would be cool if we did have some ocean bottom seismometers on board that we were deploying. But
so that's what it would take to be able to tell when they occur.
Yeah,
For small earthquakes, right? Like probably it's bigger earthquakes
You can feel on the mainland, or
Yeah.
detect them
Yeah, you can feel.
for far away.
Yeah. There's a record of Santiago was saying, of larger earthquakes on like land-based, but for the smaller, like maybe microseismicity that's going on here that we aren't able to feel on land, you definitely need something at the source.
Mm-hmm. Thanks. Little.
We could call the
Lounge.
Yeah. He's almost clear.
Yeah.
It might be just the color. Sorry. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's clear or it's just the color that kind of camouflages with the background. I mean, there are some clear fish, but this one
just blends in very well.
I don't think so. Anemones. Yeah, lots of talus. I'm curious if we're about to see more of a vertical wall in a few meters.
Yeah, I'm real curious what this is going to look like.
I'm curious about the top of the wall, see what, if this is all talus that's coming down, but maybe it will be more stable terrain on top of that. But yeah, the wall will be cool. There's the wall.
Yep. Up, up, up.
We have about 55 meters to waypoint 5. And yeah, it's going to be pretty much a wall, and then we're at the waypoint.
Yeah.
What kind of coral is that?
Maybe a Chrysogorgia from the distance.
Like that ball-shaped rock in the back.
Yeah.
In the cinema camp.
Yeah, it looks like a Chrysogorgia. I see a mushroom coral on top. You see those fractures in the rock that mushroom coral is sitting on. Wonder how long that substrate that is living on is going to last.
Yeah. Ooh.
Well,
Comes a big crine, or Brisingid?
Yeah. Well, seeing the...
Where is it?
There it is.
There it is.
Yeah, that's a Brisingid.
What is that, Santiago?
A Brisingid sea star. So they look like crinoids, but they're not.
They look like what?
Crinoids.
Yeah, they do.
But they are more closely related to sea stars. They're both echinoderms. But they have similarities with the crinoids in that they have these lateral projections that they use to comb particles from the water and feed on them. So they're suspension feeders like crinoids are. But they're different group of animals within the echinoderms. Oh, this looks familiar.
Yeah, it definitely does.
Looks like what we're seeing in the inside of the crater, in the northern part of the rim. We are in the northern part of the rim, actually. But not quite where we were a few dives ago. So 918 meters. There's a bamboo coral whip coming up.
Something over there to the right.
Yeah.
Boy, is that steep.
Wow, look at that.
That's a cool shot.
Yeah. Well, there's something on the upper left.
Yeah, there's a few things. There's another bamboo. Look at that.
Yeah.
Jacob, geologic commentary?
Yeah, so I was looking to the kind of wall to the right, and I was thinking there might be like columnar basalts that kind of formed again from like maybe lava flows, but that cooled over time, but there's no visible joints between them, so it makes me think otherwise. Maybe they're not. It's kind of hard to tell because the surface is just so weathered. It looks like it's just pebble basalts in areas, and then it's unclear in others.
Yeah.
But very cool.
Yeah, according to the bathymetry, there's an even more dramatic wall coming up.
Oh yeah, we're not even in the best of it yet.
Creeping on. Making it to 900 meters now.
I don't know how you can get
Another
more steep
fish.
than this.
And they're chunky.
Who's that chunky fish?
Oh, another Chanax coming up.
Where is he? There. It's like the
He
mountain
said
goat.
I think it's below 2, but it looks like it might. He says if it gets below 2.
He
Okay.
is so cute.
These are my favorite fish.
We'll
They're
have to
my
bail.
favorites too.
Why? Why?
They look lovable. That's all.
Lovable.
No.
Why?
No, I'm just curious.
Wow. Really yucking on our yum. They're so chunky. That's what I like about them.
Can we step 10 meters?
I want to see him
heading
climbing the wall.
You just want to give it a hug.
What are you eating? There's nothing around. Oh, cool.
Oh, look at the way it's using its fins there.
It's deflating.
Pectoral fins.
Apparently they have massive inflatable gill chambers that expand the animal's body with seawater, so they can like hold their breath.
Look at the way it's holding its position with
Yeah.
the fins. That's
It's so neat.
yeah.
He really does look like he's scaling the wall.
Yeah, like that's really an interesting adaptation.
It's climbing up.
And here we go. Is he going to follow us? Come on.
It's like a cat.
He followed me home. Can I keep him?
Poor little bell on Herc.
I wish we had a treat button that we could just,
Oh,
just
yeah.
drop a little treat.
No, because then they never leave us alone.
I don't see a problem with that.
Well, we're trying to work.
Don't feed wildlife.
What kind of treat would you give that one?
Catnip.
Yeah, everything eats cat food. If it has a mouth, it eats cat food. So.
Sunset. Ah. A leak?
Yeah, we might have to. So we're currently having thruster.
Okay.
Gauge is reading low.
That's unfortunate.
It is.
How about a Niskin?
Yeah, since we're gonna, yeah.
Is it gonna have oil in
No,
it?
seriously, yeah. Let's do
Okay.
it.
It may be contaminated. Because it.
Well, if we have to go up, what's that?
Did you hear it might be contaminated? There might be oil.
I mean, if you're okay with that, obviously.
Well, like,
I mean, we can take it knowing that there might be a contamination.
Okay.
They'll find it. We can
And
take a
then-
note of it.
It'll be a greasy filter.
No, they've already taken 1, 2, and 3, I believe.
Yes.
That is a confirm on 4 and 5?
Yes, confirmed.
4 and
So
5.
we're at 884. It is what time? 5:01.
All right, now I'm ejected.
And once again, 4 and 5.
Yes.
Yes, please.
4 and 5, confirmed.
Got it.
Oops, sorry.
No, that is sample 242.
242.
Is the leak on Herc or Atlanta? Herc. Yeah.
You want to rotate Atalanta 180 degrees?
That's a firm.
That's also sample 243 nav.
Hydraulics.
243.
Santiago, should we
Take
try
auto
for the
heading
last
off.
one at 15 meters above?
Roger that.
Sure. See how things are going in the recovery.
Is off.
Ah.
And we are good.
0503.
Good, I might pitch a plate depending on how fast we're going.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go ahead and get the ship moving if you don't mind.
Copy. Point 3.
3 ahead.
You do need a good push forward, though.
Bridge nav.
Alright, looks like we're getting top. And we're about even.
All right, switch into USBL.
Okay.
How long is this recovery going to be?
We still don't know until we get a good...
Okay.
Won't know what we have to fix until we see it.
Gotcha. Thank you. No, I mean like, sorry, this ascent.
I know what you meant.
Yeah. I didn't mean
I'm
like...
going to pitch a plate if we don't get going a little faster.
Okay.
So I might as well just do that anyways.
Mm.
Oh, that's a bummer. Thank you. That was pretty fun.
I think the highlight was the...
Chunky.
Mr. Chunk.
Yeah?
The chunky?
Chunky.
For me, it was the bubblegum coral. The big one. With lots of
Chunky
other.
bubblegum coral.
Chunky. Yeah, those are chunky too. Or can be.
Hi.
Bonk. Oh. Okay.
Womp womp.
So we are recovering.
Did you drop both?
Yes, I think there was only one left.
Okay, there was only one left. I don't know if they need to mark that or anything.
What's that?
I don't know if they need, nav needs to like, oh, dropped Alvin weight.
I don't know.
So that's why I wanted to verify. But we can ask when she's done. So what's your 18? 19?
Oh, we dropped an Alvin weight. I'm not sure if we note that or not. Do we note when we drop an Alvin weight? That's a no.
No, probably not, yeah.
All right.
So, 50 meters above bottom, which would be about, what did we, what was our last Niskin was at 884, so you want to stop now and take one? Take a Niskin right now?
Thank you.
We could do it 50 meter steps as well.
Tito, do you think we can fire the last Niskin now?
Would you like to do that now?
Yeah. Please.
Thank you.
Well,
Okay, so we are recovering now to troubleshoot a issue on Herc.
Okay, here we go. Number 6 Niskin coming up.
Yeah, we got to cover 500 meters vertical on the outer slope of Velulu. We saw a lot of really amazing observations that we hadn't made before here, but also in this expedition. We hadn't had a chance to look at that depth range before.
Got it.
So what are some of the interesting samples that we took so far?
Let's see.
Niskin at 758
a sea
meters.
cucumber
758.
and black
Depth.
coral with its associate. We collected a squat lobster on a iridogorgia and a couple of those samples. I mean, fragments of the coral.
No, that's
A
sample
coral.
244.
Copy.
A
244.
sponge.
Yep.
Couple rocks.
So have we, of the wish list, you know, the sample wish list that we got from our scientists ashore, have we pretty much checked everything off all the boxes?
Not
there
sure.
still things we're
The
looking
wish
for?
list is pretty extensive.
It was, yeah.
But yeah, I think we made a lot of unique observations today that will be really useful for understanding this place, but also for the sanctuary. I mean, we are in the sanctuary, in the American Samoa National Marine Sanctuary, and so all these are new observations, never made before, of what the diversity of life is on this seamount. Right? A lot of work has been spent in the crater of Wailulu, and we did several dives in there. This is one of the first looks at what's outside on this the youngest seamount in the region. So, collected a lot of valuable information today.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I just kicked the ROV ahead and that slowed it down a bit. We might have to slow the winch down for a minute or two.
Yeah.
Ooh, cool jelly.
Gotta stop looking down. I miss all the water column stuff.
Water column
There
stuff.
it is.
Oh, there he is.
There's the jelly.
Jelly.
Still looking the seas for our peanut butter.
So we're passing 700 meters.
You know, even on this ascent, we're collecting useful data of the water column structure of the north part of the seamount. And we got a good
We're going about 20.
characterization of the, again, the crater, but outside.
What time will be
We have many
on the
sensors
surface
on
at about 5:45, 6:45?
That will tell
Maybe
us
650.
what the influence
Maybe
is of
19
the
on deck,
volcanic
maybe.
activity on the northern part of the
Yeah.
volcano.
It's going down pretty fast.
So we're just passing the depth of the hydrothermal vent field, and soon we'll clear the highest points of the crater. And I see an increase in CO2.
Yeah, I was before we when we started seeing some of that what might have been matte or organic matter kind of deposits on the rocks. I was wondering if we noticed any change in the chemistry.
Not from the CO2 sensor, but what's interesting is that we're picking up an increase in CO2 in the water column now. But we didn't on the descent.
Oh.
So that, you know, that also shows how variable the conditions can be.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we think about plumes as being like a one layer continuous, but they can be very patchy. So it's useful information to see, you know, if we had only looked at data from the going down, that kind of vertical cast done by Herc going down to the seafloor, could think that there's no influence on the hydrothermal activity on the northern part of the volcano, but I guess now we're seeing a clear signal, so still provides useful information, even if we're not getting all this bottom time that we were hoping for.
Yeah.
Good catch on that.
Tito, I have a practical question. For troubleshooting that problem with the terrestrial oil compensation system, which side of the ROV will you need to be working on?
Aft and both sides.
Both sides?
The only place that doesn't have any thrusters is the forward end of the vehicle.
I see.
So the port vertical and starboard vertical are integrated into the foam up on the port and starboard side, and the horizontals are at the very back of the vehicle.
Okay. Yeah, I was just wondering if we will be able to get the Niskin samples without being in the way of your troubleshooting.
I think we can figure something out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Sounds good. Yeah, sounds good. So we... Right. Yeah, I understand. That's what I was asking. Um,
Would it help if we got everything set up early so we're ready to go?
yeah.
Okay.
So one thing that we did yesterday while Mary was working on the stage and we were doing the Niskins was to have one of the port gates open and we were able to do the Niskins, so maybe we can do something like that.
Okay.
So you can still access the site while we're dealing with water.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna go get ready and try to be as quick as possible.
I can start.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll sign off.
All right. See y'all.
I doubt it. We need to figure out what's wrong. I guess that this is it. Huh? I doubt it. I doubt it. But maybe. I mean, we'll like. Yeah, I don't know. I think I have to. Huh? Yeah. Likely the time that we have left, we'll have to spend troubleshooting.
In the meantime,
It's just us.
My favorites. Yeah.
Sorry.
in the trash. Pulling out the spare thruster, yeah.
Michael, you might have jinxed us.
I'm going port vertical. What do you think? Port vertical?
I know. Heard a couple people this morning from our watch being like, yes, finally, no blue water. So I think it was a couple of us.
Yeah, I thought we had a whole watch.
I'm starting to think it's a conspiracy.
The 4 to 8.
You know how sometimes they're like in reality shows they do some scripted drama?
Is that what's going on?
That's what's happening right now. Yeah, I hope it's the
Just kind of hoping it would just be a comp line or something loose. Tighten it up, put some more fluid in it.
Bridge
It's never
nav.
that easy.
For your information, the current is 0.4 knots from heading 089. And can you go ahead and secure the tanks, enable air tuggers, and just let me know when the captain is present. Thank you.
Just us. Just the core team.
Oh yeah.
the ones that matter.
And I'm in charge.
Yep, Jacob's in charge. What is there a, like, chain of command on a watch? Like, after the watch leader, they fall out, who's next, then who's next?
I mean, no.
I just want to know if I'm like Secretary of State or am I, you know, like...
How much authority do I have over this group of people?
You're CJ Craig. Little West Wing reference for you there?
Yeah, yeah.
I need to watch that show again.
What show?
West Wing.
Oh, I've heard of it, but haven't watched it.
Yeah. The walk and talk show.
I think with West Wing, you've either watched it 0 times or you've watched it 5 times or more, like all the way through.
Either watch it 0 times or a number ending with a couple zeros.
Yeah, yeah. West Wing fans watch West Wing all the time.
I have it as it's on my rotation for background noise while I work and stuff, or fall asleep too.
Feels like it would be a similar show to Suits. Don't know if it is though.
Oh, I just scared myself. I thought there was like a dark spot in my vision. Like, when you see something, you're like, oh my gosh, it's a dark spot or something. But it was just the mouthpiece.
There's a giant bug in here.
Usually a cool story, bro.
That's funny. I thought I was going to go blind. 'Cause something like that has happened before where like I just lost all my eyesight.
Oh,
yeah, it turned out that I had like a tear.
Where?
In
You
the
went-
back of my
you
eye.
went on a tear? What?
Yeah, I went on a tear.
Gee.
Yeah, went to the eye doctor and was like, well, there's nothing you can do. If it happens again, then come back and then we'll see what we can do.
How do you get a tear there?
Huh?
How do you tear the back of your
How
eye?
come I'm not getting DJ?
I have no idea.
Am I doing something wrong?
I only speak on SPL.
Oh, him. I can't hear DJ.
Oh, you
for some
can't
reason.
hear DJ?
Yeah. Which one's he?
He should be this one. No, this one. There you go.
There you go.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, SCF. Yeah.
Boom.
Yep.
Radio check DJ?
I'm here.
Should be able to hear him on SPL too, though.
Yeah, I only toggle.
You're
on
also turned
SPL.
way down on SPL.
I do have SPL down to the bare minimum.
Wow.
Because all the nonsense.
Wow, how
Nonsense
rude.
that happens back there.
Okay.
The truth comes out.
But yeah, I don't know how one tears the back of the retina or whatever. Anyways, it was a big concern for me.
It's usually an impact. Right?
That very well could have been. I have been in fights before, so.
I had a cousin, or I still have a cousin. She's still around.
Good.
But she, around 8th grade, she noticed a spot in her vision where she didn't have any vision at all. After over a year, they were like, okay, is her cornea dying? Is it something like that? They're like trying to figure out the cause, and one of her other sisters said, well, you remember that time we just shined a laser into your eye? So that's what she had done. That was the issue.
Well, I don't think I've done that much. I like how they say, don't shine lasers in your eye, but when you go get LASIK, they shine a laser in your eye.
That's what happens. It burns your cornea.
Yeah.
I got LASIK. It was like...
Oh, did you?
It was so fast.
Uh-huh.
But it was like 20 seconds and then like 20 seconds on each eye. And I don't know, they drug you up. And so you're just kind of very, very sleepy, woozy after. And 14 hours later, wake up from your very long sleep, then you can see 2020 or 2015.
Do you feel like you can really like when you finish, did you really think you can experience IMAX or something?
It was pretty cool. Just
when I first went to
can
IMAX, I
imagine
didn't wear my
the
glasses.
noticeable difference.
And I was like, I didn't get the hype. And then one day I did. And I felt like I missed out.
Seeing in HD.
Yeah. More of the story, wear your glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah, in high school I used to just be one of those people who'd be like, I am not wearing glasses because they're lame. And I could not see anything, so I'd only wear my glasses in class when I needed to see the board. The second the bell would ring, glasses would be off, would never, ever, ever wear my glasses unless I need to see the board.
I think
and
the
people would be
issue-
like, dude, like, what is your problem? Like, why do you, like, just walk past us? Like, why, when I wave to you, do you never wave back?
Aww.
And then I went to
Can't
college
see
and I
them like
finally got contacts, so we're fine now. But
I think the issue with like wearing glasses as a young kid and growing, it's like the only ones that were available to me were like the big aviator looking ones with like 2 bars across that looked like I was like, they were like lend-me-downs from like a 1970s dad.
Those are in now. That's the vibe. That's
Go
what.
for nav.
Yeah, not in 1990.
Copy all, thank you.
In early 2000s.
Go for control. Copy all, I also have you loud and clear.
Do you use 5x5 in the military?
Loud and clear. Yeah, or the Lima Charlie. Yeah.
I do Lima Charlies.
Yeah.
Lima Charlie, how me? But yeah, I don't know. I do not like the stuff that's coming back into style. I feel like we just got over it, and like the stuff that's coming back isn't the good stuff. And I guess that's why it's coming back, because it makes people angry.
The thing I was surprised that came back in style are bucket hats. I would have never guessed that a
man.
bucket hat was going to be cool again.
I
Because I thought they were kind of lame back then.
Yeah.
But
I'm waiting for, is the hairstyle back yet where like they put gel, first of all, using gel, and then 2, like shaking your head, and then it's just looks like your hair's perpetually wet.
yeah.
Is that back?
I don't know. No, I don't think so.
Okay, I hope it doesn't.
I think you have the right to do anything you want with your hair.
Yeah.
That is true.
I agree, Tito.
I'm just never going to leave my house ever again.
I haven't changed my hairdo since the Navy. So.
It's classic.
Thank you.
Me neither.
Yours has to be a little longer.
That's a good one, Gabby. How long's it been?
Didn't they chop it off in the academy?
Yeah, they give you a bob, so they cut it to your chin length.
Oof.
I had to do that twice.
That's a Robert. That's not a Bob.
I'm
But
surprised.
I'll never forget boot camp was my first kind of head shave and going to sleep and waking up with kind of the pillows stuck to your head because you were just stubble.
Apparently, when I cut my hair before, I had pretty long hair before I went in, and then I cut it, and then when I went to boot camp, they shaved it all off. And according to the people that went in with me, I was a completely different person.
It's amazing how different people look. We had people with ponytails down to their butts that you know just got
No, but I mean like
was zing gone.
personality-wise.
I
Like,
believe it.
I was no longer happy-go-lucky when my hair was all
Well,
gone.
it's amazing how much hair lends to your face, though.
Yeah.
It's funny. I had a boss that used to start shaving his head, and he looked like an angry Mr. Clean.
I don't think I've had my hair like I always dye my hair, and I don't think I've had fully natural hair since I was like 12 years old. And I'm like finally considering like I think it's time, but no one knows me, or I don't even know myself without like some form of color or bleach in my hair. So I'm like, maybe it's time.
I dyed my hair once. That's when I got out of the Navy.
Me too. I was getting gray, and I was going over to Norway for my mother's 75th birthday, and it came out orange. Ooh, shark, shark, shark.
We must be close.
Yep, that's the sign. It's our canary in the coal mine.
Oh, yeah, maybe I should pay attention to wire out.
Yep.
I know that in 10 to 15 years I won't have any hair to shave.
How do I shut this thing off? Oh yeah, all right. All right, streaming nicely. And I never felt like I was teetering.
I didn't say that.
That's an old nickname from booting again. Okay.
Ooh, Rennie's gonna do the crane.
Do you need a license to operate that crane?
You have to be certified.
Okay.
I'll stop 50.
Deck, this is control.
Control, go for back deck.
We are all stopped at 50 meters.
Copies, all stop, 50 meters. Break, bridge, back deck. Permission to go ahead and recover the ROVs.
Charlie to recover.
Thank you, Captain.